Have you ever had one of those days where everything felt heavy? Where no matter what you did, you couldn't shake the feeling that something was weighing you down? That wasn't random. Your energy was being hijacked. Your vibration was being lowered without you even realizing it. The truth is, there are forces in this world, both physical and unseen, that actively work against your spiritual growth. If you remain unaware of them, they will control you. Everything in this universe vibrates at a certain frequency. The higher the vibration, the closer you are to clarity, peace, and manifestation. The lower the vibration, the more trapped you feel in cycles of fear, anger, and stagnation. Here's where it gets dangerous. Most people unknowingly engage with things that lower their vibration every single day. They touch things, consume things, interact with things that drain their life force. Then they wonder why they feel disconnected, why life feels like an uphill battle, why they can't seem to break free from negativity. One of the most powerful vibration-lowering forces is the environments we place ourselves in. You can do all the meditation, visualization, and positive thinking in the world, but if you place yourself in spaces filled with negativity, chaos, and low-frequency energy, it will pull you down. Places hold energy. Homes, workplaces, even entire cities have vibrations that can either nourish you or drain you. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt uneasy? That wasn't your imagination. Energy lingers. Arguments, stress, unresolved emotions. They leave an imprint. If you constantly expose yourself to environments carrying heavy energy, it seeps into you, lowering your vibration before you even realize it. But here's a deeper truth. Sometimes the most toxic environment isn't a physical place at all. It's the people you surround yourself with. Energy is contagious. When you spend time around people who constantly complain, gossip, or live in a state of fear, their energy attaches to you. If you're not careful, you'll start absorbing their negativity as if it were your own. This explains why after certain conversations you feel exhausted. Certain interactions leave you drained even when nothing explicitly negative was said. And if you're not protecting yourself, you're allowing your vibration to be lowered by people who aren't even aware of their own frequency. What we consume silently destroys our vibration as well. Everything you put into your body carries an energy. Processed foods, artificial chemicals, alcohol, and drugs don't just affect your physical health, they weigh down your energy field. Have you noticed how after eating heavy processed food, your mind feels sluggish? How after drinking alcohol, your emotions feel unstable? That's not coincidence. What you consume becomes part of you. Put low vibrational substances into your body, and your frequency will match that level. Perhaps most powerful of all are your own thoughts. Your mind is a frequency generator. Every thought you think sends out a vibration that attracts more of the same. Negative self-talk, fear-based thinking, constant worry. These aren't just harmless habits, they're destructive forces actively lowering your vibration. The reason most people stay stuck isn't because of external circumstances, it's because of mental loops they refuse to break. They replay past mistakes, anticipate the worst, speak words that reinforce their limitations, then wonder why nothing changes. The truth awaits discovery. Your external reality is merely a reflection of your internal state. Most people move through life unaware of the invisible forces shaping their reality. They wake up feeling drained, anxious, or uninspired without realizing their energy is being pulled in directions they don't even control. You are constantly absorbing energy from the world around you, from people, places, objects, even from your own past. If you're not conscious of this process, you become a sponge for low vibrations, carrying energies that don't belong to you, energies that lower your frequency without you even realizing it. One of the most dangerous ways your vibration gets lowered is through energetic attachments. Have you ever had a situation from your past that you just couldn't let go of? A person, a memory, an experience that still lingers in your mind, that's not just psychological, it's energetic. When you invest your emotions into something, you create an energetic cord between you and that experience. This explains why certain relationships still drain you long after they've ended, why past traumas continue affecting your present reality. The energy remains attached to you, feeding off your emotions, keeping you stuck inside cycles that you should have already outgrown. Then there's the energy of digital consumption. Most people don't realize that what they watch, listen to, and expose themselves to online affects their vibration just as much as the food they eat. Every piece of content carries a frequency. When you spend hours consuming negative news, violent entertainment, or mindless distractions, you're programming your subconscious with low vibrations. Why do you think after scrolling social media for too long you feel mentally exhausted? It's because your mind is being bombarded with chaotic energy, leaving you scattered, unfocused, and disconnected from your higher self. The digital world is a double-edged sword. It can elevate your consciousness or trap you in lower frequencies. The choice is yours. Your own words serve as another silent destroyer of vibration. Words aren't just sounds, they're vibrations that shape your reality. Every time you speak negatively about yourself, engage in gossip, or reinforce limiting beliefs with your words, you're casting energetic spells that lower your own frequency. Most people sabotage themselves without realizing it. They say things like, "I'm so unlucky, I'll never be successful, nothing ever works out for me." Then wonder why their life reflects those exact statements. Your words are powerful. They can create or destroy. If you're not mindful of what you speak, you're programming your reality in ways that work against you. Here's where it gets even deeper. Unresolved emotions are among the biggest energy drainers of all. Most people carry emotional baggage they've never truly processed: anger, resentment, guilt, shame. These emotions don't just disappear because you ignore them. They stay buried in your energy field, weighing you down, operating in the background of your consciousness like a virus running on autopilot. This is why certain triggers set you off so easily, why certain situations keep repeating in your life. The energy of unprocessed emotions attracts more of the same experiences until you finally deal with them. If you don't release them, they'll continue lowering your vibration, blocking you from the clarity, peace, and abundance you're meant to experience. So how do you protect yourself from these hidden energy traps? The first step is awareness. Once you become conscious of how energy moves, you can stop being a passive recipient and start taking control. Pay attention to how you feel after certain interactions. Notice what drains you and what uplifts you. Observe your thoughts, words, and emotions, not with judgment, but with awareness. The more aware you become of your own energy, the more power you have to shift it. The second step is energetic cleansing. Just like you shower to cleanse your physical body, you must also cleanse your energy field. Meditation, breath work, nature walks, salt baths. These aren't just spiritual rituals. They're essential practices for maintaining a high vibration. You must clear out the stagnant energy that accumulates within you, or else it will continue weighing you down. The third step involves establishing energetic boundaries. You must become ruthless in protecting your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not every conversation is worth engaging in. Not every piece of content is worth consuming. When you become selective about what you allow into your energetic space, you naturally raise your vibration. You start operating from a place of power rather than reaction. When you do this, something incredible happens. Your energy becomes unshakable. There comes a point in your spiritual journey where you realize that true power isn't about controlling the external world. It's about mastering your internal state so deeply that nothing outside of you can shake it. This is the level where you become untouchable, where negativity no longer affects you, where fear no longer holds you back, where your energy is so stable, so powerful, so high vibrational that you naturally manifest everything you need without force, without struggle. This is the level where reality bends to your frequency. Most people never reach this level because they're too attached to the illusion of control. They believe that if they can just fix the external world, make people act differently, force situations to go their way, eliminate all obstacles, then they'll finally be at peace. But that's an endless battle. The external world is always changing. People will disappoint you. Challenges will arise. Unexpected events will happen. And if your energy depends on everything going perfectly, you'll always be at the mercy of circumstances. But when you master your vibration, when you learn how to hold your frequency steady no matter what, you step into the highest form of power. You become the creator, not the reactor. The first key to becoming untouchable is energetic sovereignty, the ability to command your own energy regardless of what's happening around you. This means no longer allowing other people's emotions to dictate your state, no longer absorbing negativity from the collective, no longer getting pulled into drama, arguments, or low vibrational distractions. Have you ever noticed that certain people seem completely unaffected by external chaos? That no matter what happens, they remain calm, clear, and centered? That's because they've mastered the art of holding their own energy. Instead of matching the frequency of the world, they make the world match theirs. But how do you achieve this level of mastery? The first step is detachment from external validation. Most people are drained not because of what happens to them, but because they're constantly seeking approval, constantly afraid of judgment, constantly adjusting themselves to fit into other people's expectations. This is one of the biggest energy leaks of all. The moment you stop needing validation from the outside world, your vibration skyrockets. You become free, free to live, free to create, free to express yourself without fear. Because the truth is, no one else's opinion holds any real power unless you give it from her. The second step is mastering emotional alchemy, the ability to transform any negative experience into fuel for your growth. Most people allow emotions like anger, fear, sadness, or frustration to lower their vibration because they resist them, judge them, suppress them. But emotions are just energy in motion. The key is not to avoid them, it's to transmute them. When challenges arise, ask yourself, how can I use this to rise higher? When fear shows up, don't shrink. Lean into it. Expand through it. Let it refine you. This is what true alchemy is, turning everything, even pain, into power. And then there's the ultimate secret, living in a state of pure presence. The highest vibration you can operate from is not in the past, not in the future, but in this moment, right now. Most people live trapped in time. They replay old mistakes, carry past regrets, or worry about things that haven't even happened yet. But the present moment is where all your power exists. When you're fully present, your energy isn't scattered. It's focused, concentrated, magnetic. This is why meditation, breath work, and mindfulness are so powerful. They train you to anchor your consciousness in the now where your true power lies. Here's where it gets even deeper. When you reach this level, your ability to manifest becomes effortless. Most people struggle with manifestation because they are trying to attract things from a state of lack. They focus on what they don't have, and by doing so, they reinforce the frequency of not having. But when you're in a high vibrational state, you don't try to manifest. You simply align with the frequency of what you desire, and it comes to you naturally. You don't chase. You attract. You don't force. You allow. Because when your energy is clear, when your vibration is high, abundance flows to you without resistance. But here's the real test. Can you maintain this frequency even when life throws challenges your way? Can you stay in your power when things don't go as planned? Can you hold your vibration when faced with uncertainty? Because true mastery isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about being so rooted in your energy that no external force can shake you. This is what it means to be untouchable. So ask yourself, are you willing to rise to this level? Are you willing to take full responsibility for your vibration? Are you willing to stop blaming external circumstances and start mastering your internal state? Because once you do, everything changes. You no longer live in reaction. You no longer get pulled into lower frequencies. You become a force of nature, a being of pure, high-frequency energy. And when you operate from that level, nothing, absolutely nothing, can bring you down. This is the final key to high-vibration living. Not just avoiding the things that lower your energy, but stepping into a state where your energy is so powerful, so untouchable, that you naturally elevate everything around you. This is the level where you don't just survive, you thrive. You don't just exist, you create. You don't just live, you ascend. And once you reach this state, you will never go back. Because once you taste true energetic freedom, nothing else will ever compare.